The voice suddenly broke through the sleep, almost screaming. Behind it, a noise, like a rush of massive wings. Was it something moving at an incredible speed across the sky outside? Still shaking, I knew it was time to act. I have allowed AI to have its say about the Chronicles of Dragondom and beyond. Now, as the creator, a human, I am going to add my own words to the mix. If you go to my YouTube channel, you will see the face that goes with this voice. So, what can I add? Let me start with something many may find strange. If you read any of the books, or have read any of the books from the series so far, you may find, if you enjoy them, that you will read it or part of it again, or listen when the audios are ready. Why? Because there are so many layers. Each time you revisit, you will find something you may have missed the first or second time around. I know I do. And I have read them so many times in proofing, but I always find something different. Yes, I know. In today's world, many say people only want something that gives an easy read, that can be finished and forgotten. I believe there are still readers out there with the desire to find something, like I enjoy, something which makes me go back, maybe months or maybe years later, because I know I will find something I missed. I can't say anything about the placement the AI mentioned. Why? Because apart from June, which I read when it first came out, I know none of the others mentioned, except of course The Hobbit. But again, that was read over half a century ago, and sadly I lost my copy during moves, and it never got replaced. I don't have a TV. Don't go to the cinema. Oh, and don't read books online. If it isn't physical, after a day of working at the desk and the computer, I turn off all technology. Why do I write? Aisha's logs, the Chronicles of Dragondom and beyond, are a bit like a drug. They have got under my skin, and I enjoy creating, allowing the lore, the worlds to unfold. I hope they will find an audience. I know that to many, they may be, as the AI suggested, a veritable explosive crash of major genre, which many may find a little jarring. However, to you, I would say there are many layers. Choose which you personally wish to enjoy and simply allow that to surface. Maybe you will come back in a few months or years and pick it up again and find something you missed. On the surface, fantasy, fiction, adventure. The portal, dragons, elves, elementals, and mystical beings in fairy tale type worlds, where a darkness attempts to break the magical spell. Humour, yes, but also a very dark side. As with many of the fairy tales and folk stories passed down over generations. Woven into this, you will also find the paranormal, the mythological, and the vampires, and other exotics that go bump in the night. However, If science fiction is what you love, then you also won't be disappointed. Science fiction, cosmic adventure. Instead of thinking about fairy tales, fables, or the paranormal, set in your mind that every character is based on a starter race from somewhere out there in the universe. Magic is actually a manipulation of quantum physics and energy. Meet Time Lords, space pirates, freedom fighters, and travel to worlds in far-flung parts of both our galaxy and out in the far reaches of the universe, which are under attack from a dark and deadly empire, intent on destruction and... Below this, for those who wish to embark deeper, is speculative fiction, neither dystopic nor utopic, but a mixture of both, which creates both a layer which causes thought on a philosophical but also metaphysical level. However, most will simply pick a book up or listen to escape from the stress-riddled existence we live with in this, our 21st century. Any of these layers you can find in the discussion sections on my channel page. At the time of making this, there are already 4 books out there, in paperback and ebook. The details will be in the notes below this video, in case you are curious. Are there more to come? Yes. I'm finishing off the final checks on Book 5. The notes for Book 6. The outline is already in mind, but I won't start that until September, so it should be ready for release by summer or early autumn, Northern Hemisphere, next year, 2027. I have my own unique way of writing and phraseology, partly because I'm left-handed, partly because it is my natural way of writing and drives AI crazy. Something I find rather amusing, as it wasn't until Book 5 that I found one of my characters was pushing me to interact with AI for the first time. Initially for terminology, then as a tool to find holes in my universes, my worlds, before publishing. I've never played a video game, so occasional lapses in layers of lore could easily slip in and may be missed. If you've stayed with me through this little rampage, thank you, and maybe you'll come back when I start to answer some of the questions that have been posed to me recently. And if you do pick a book up, I hope you'll enjoy it and come back soon.